So glad to see you again. It has been a crazy week. I have made it through the first week of school. It is Sunday. Tomorrow will be the start of our second week of school. I hate coming to school on Sundays and Saturdays too, but Sundays especially. But it was necessary. Friday was challenging. It did not go according to plan. We had somebody on staff that got hurt, and so we kind of moved stuff around, and we're happy to do it, but by the end of the day I was pooped, and I've been talking so much. It's amazing. Every single second it feels like you're saying something to somebody, and it's not necessarily bad things. It's a lot of times it's just really kind of more like positive reinforcement, but at the same time you feel like you're talking all the time. You're trying to set up those routines, and it's rough. So I wanted to go home, and I did. And even then, it was like close to 5 by the time I got home. So I'm going to flip the camera around and kind of show you some things that I'm going to accomplish today, and then hopefully I can brag at the end that I got them done. So this is my classroom again, and we were able to get to our time capsules last week. I need to print out student photos and get them kind of organized, but my goal is to get those up today. Another goal that I have is to print off some family pictures. We have a friends and family board, and I took pictures on sneak a peek night, so I have lots of pictures of kids and their families. Not every student, but a lot of them. And then I'll send home a little note saying, feel free to send in a picture of you and your family, and we'll put even more up. I also have like assorted messes. Like this was left out from last week. We do a superhero theme, and these shields were left out. We were not able to have an opportunity to finish with a picture with everybody holding their shield, so we'll try to do that tomorrow, but those need to be tidied up. That's my bag I brought with me. There's my lesson plans. My lesson plans are completed for next week, but they are not they're not all the way, like all the materials aren't gathered, and some of the materials are going to be a booger to get because it's the first time we've used them, so I need to dig through some stuff and see what's up there. These little posters were amazingly fun. This is a cooperative learning strategy called Carousel, and there is there's a sentence in the middle of each one. Like, what do you want to learn in second grade? What was your favorite part about first grade? Those types of sentences. There are 4 of them, and we divided kids up, and they answered. So those need to go out in the hallway. My desk is a hot mess, including like a gross Coke from Friday. So I need to go through that, as well as some stuff on the computer. I very much need to send home a newsletter. I should have done that on Friday, but like I said, I was exhausted, so I am just doing it today. It'll go home today and it'll be fine. So my goal today is to leave the classroom in good shape so that it's ready for the next day. There's a box over there by the door, and that box is full of handwriting books. Those handwriting books need to have tape put on them, otherwise during the school year the staples will get messed up, and then will like puncture kids and we'll have blood and gore. So I need to get tape on the edges of that so that it keeps them nice. My first job is to get out my timer, which is over there because I use it with students as well. But I'll grab my timer and set it for 15 minutes and just rock and roll and see what I can get accomplished today. So here I am 15 minutes later, and approximately 15 minutes later, and I spent that amount of time like working on my desk, and it still kind of looks like a hot mess to the untrained eye, but it's definitely more workable than it was. I'm going to go ahead and spend just a few minutes finishing up, and then spend the rest of that 15 minutes putting tape on handwriting books because I need those for Monday. Hi again. So it's been about 15 minutes, and during that time I did get rid of my slimy old pop. I also took some duct tape, this time purple, and put it over the top of where the staples are underneath. That's how it's bound at our like district copy place. And but those staples throughout the year, we've figured out over time that they will annihilate kids' hands. So we want to cover those up so it helps the books stay the way they are a little bit better. I also started going through lesson plans. We have kind of a new setup for math this year, so I am having to kind of figure it out as we go along. That's to be expected all year long. But we used a Learn Zillion lesson on Friday, and I thought it would take 2 days, and that is not the case. So I had to come up with another Learn Zillion lesson that was recommended by our lovely district people. And I think I've got that licked. And so now I'm going through the Monday portion of my lesson plan, and I've made kind of a rough list of all the different things I need to get so that I can be ready for the week. I probably won't prep everything, but I certainly will prep the stuff I need for tomorrow, possibly Tuesday. I'd like to get Tuesday done too. It just kind of depends on time because I have quite a bit of stuff to do. So right now I'm going to make sure I'm ready for Monday in my next 15 minutes. I got most of my materials gathered for Monday, but you'll notice there's not anything in the rest of the week. So I do have some work still to do this week, but I am getting down to the bottom of my patience of being here on a Sunday afternoon. So I'm going to clean up this little area here so that I'm sure that it's ready to go. And then my plan is to go ahead and make sure I send home a newsletter, and then I think I'm going home.